KTJ Blanco, what is up? Matt, what's up, my dude? What is going on? Trying to get things situated here. Run a little late. Here. Chris, what's up, buddy? Big Mike, what's up, Barbie player? Are you accepting the challenge? I don't know, dude. I ain't heard from Phantom, so I don't know. Doug, what's up, my brother? What's going on, dude? I don't know, whole Phantom, if he calls me out, I might have no choice but to accept, but as of right now, there's no challenge from him, so I don't know. I'm doing pretty good. Lewis, I'm doing good, brother. Aaron, my dude, what's up, brother? Yo, bro, how was fish fry? It was tasty, dude. Very, very good. I'm not sure if it was good as your dinner, but it was pretty good, man. What's going on, Trenton? How you doing, buddy? And guys, let me know during the stream if it's fuzzy or whatever. I'm not on Wi-Fi because everyone upstairs is using it. So hopefully things are good. Good morning on holidays in Australia. Dude, that's awesome. Appreciate you tuning in. Tom, hey, Jim, looking forward to another Sunday talk. Me too, man. Let's get her going. Daniel, what's so sharing this with all my friends? Oh, you sharing this with all your friends? Cool, dude. Have them sub. Tell you what, guys, it's going to be close. I had a really good month last month on subs. This month I'm dropping. We need to get it back up. My goal this year is 50,000 subs. And I'm like, what, 2,800 away. So I'm gonna need them all. So tell your friends. So Bryce, what's going on, buddy? Doing good, man. Good to see you on here. Sean, what's up, brother? I do a video on the SLX. I've mentioned it in a video. I was fishing with it on a really windy day here recently, but I won't do a video reviewing that reel probably in this season. I want to make sure that, I know everything about it before I start talking to you guys about it in case it ends up being junk. And then, I don't want you guys to buy it. So let me get some more time on with it, or let me get some more time on the water with it. And then we'll make a video on it. I mean, I'd imagine it's going to be pretty good, but as of right now, I don't foresee me having any issues with it. I mean, it feels really solid. Oh, who's afraid, Mike? I'm afraid too. Hey, Joe, what's going on, buddy? Glad to see you on here, man. Trenton, best pond bait? I'm going to say spinnerbait or a Senko. Both very easy for beginners. Again, spinnerbait, throw it out, reel it in. The Senko, again, just pretty much throw it out, let it sit, hop it off the bottom, dead stick it. You know what I mean? They catch fish. Just bought my first boat, a 95 Tracker 17. Cool, dude. Very cool. Very cool. What color did you get? Well, guys, we got 46 people on, only 12 thumbs up. Let's get those numbers up. Nebraska in the house. Dude, Dickie, you didn't respond to me, dude. I shot you a message the other day. I think yesterday was while I was at work. Because I seen that the pouches for the battle box, they might be on the site. Because I heard they'll be on the site within the next day or so. And when I messaged you, I thought they were going to be on there that day. If not, they'll be on there tomorrow. But keep a lookout for that. Use code TJ21, calcoasfishing.com. But the big sack, the big weighing bags, and then the pouch for the inside of the battle box. That's why some of you guys asked why I haven't loaded mine up. Just because how they come stock, I couldn't fit all my hooks in there. So now they have a pouch that gets mounted in the lid. So you can put a bunch of like the hook pouches themselves that are still in all the hooks that are still in your packs that you buy from the store. You can actually put them in the pouch in the lid. So that was a pretty cool little addition there from CalCoast. Mr. Smiley, what's up? Backyard Bassin. Tell you what, guys, that dude right there, we need to blow up his channel. We got 49 people on here, so all you extra 51. So all you guys could do this, okay? He's a new YouTuber. He's a good buddy of mine. I think he has 50 subs. But for him to make longer videos, he has to have 100 subs. YouTube's got so many different rules these days now. But to be able to put out a video over 15 minutes, he has to have 100 subs. So go over there to his channel right now. Backyard Bassin, give him a sub. If you have a channel, put on here, say sub, then I'm sure he'll sub right back to you. So let's blow him up, guys. Backyard Bassin. Joel, what's a good Akuma reel for around 100 price point? Let's see here. There's the Citrix, and then there's the Saros. Citrix is going to be a little bit heavier than the Saros, to be honest, even though it's a little more expensive reel. But Saros, it's a decent reel for 100 bucks. But around that price range, to be honest, I'd get the Tattoo CT. Again, you guys know I'm sponsored by Akuma, but when it comes to getting you guys what you want, I'm telling you the truth. And for 100 bucks, you'd be better off with the Tattoo CT. Now, when you go a little bit higher, $200 range, again, that's when I would recommend the TCS and things like that. But for 100 bucks, I'd go with the Tattoo. Silver, cool. Good color on that boat, man. C, what's up, dude? Oh, you got your boat figured out? TJ, yeah, I remember that, dude. And I was hoping you'd get on here because I was curious if you did. Remember last week I couldn't figure out why you wouldn't crank? Well, I figured it out. Let us know what happened, man. I'm sure a lot of the same guys are on here that were on here last week. What is the best trailer for a swim jig? I use single tail grub, Rage Menace, or even like a small swim bait, like a small like Exo Swim or Strike King Rage Swim or something like that. But I would say my go-to trailer is going to be single tail grub or the Menace. And guys, you all can chime in on this. You guys know that I don't know everything about fishing. You guys see my fishing videos, so anything you guys want to chime in, let's just help everybody out. And like I said, it's all sub to each other. Let's just help each other out. What I didn't see my messenger, I will check it, brother. Sorry about that. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've been checking it today to see if you've seen it, and you still didn't. But hopefully now you can go over there and check it out. And like I said, get one of those pouches if you want them. Victor, hey Jim, hope all is well. Watching while fighting through food poisoning. That sucks, dude. Hope you feel better, man. Do appreciate you tuning in. What fish finder do you recommend with side scan and GPS for less than $1,000? That, man, I really can't tell you, dude. I haven't really looked at fish finders in a long time. Mine are like really old. I got a 598 CI an SI, so it's got side scan and down scan on it. And then I also got it's been so long I can't even remember. 598. I think it's 799. So mine are like old school units. So I don't even know really what I would recommend anymore. I don't know anything about them. So if you guys got any recommendations on here, list those below for around $1,000. Cow Daddy, what's up, dude? What's up, fool? I just had my Rage Toad demolished before I came up to watch the live stream. Awesome, dude. Hey, guys, there he is. Go check him out. Remember, he'll sub back to you if you guys sub to him. Let's get into 100 subs. I tell you what, when I was out on, what is today? Sunday. When I was out on, was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday. Yeah, I was out 4th of July. My first fish of the day came on the Rage Toad. Green pumpkin chartreuse. Getting blasted with rain in western Pennsylvania. Lakes are high and muddy. The bite is a little slow. What's it like in your area? Very slow. It's very slow as well. We went out on the 4th. We were out for maybe, 6 hours. And I had caught 4. My buddy caught 4. I think 2 of those were bluegill. So it was a pretty slow day. I think he just went out again this morning. And I hate to say this. If you're watching, dude, I'm sorry, man. But he came home with the W. But I think old Mike Watts is trying to fool us. Okay, I told him just how bad this one lake was fishing last night, and he was supposed to go there this morning. And now all of a sudden he's saying he didn't go, he was sick, but I think he went and got the W, and he's not going to tell me. Sorry, man, my mom told me to go to bed. I'll watch you next vid. Promise. No problem, Daniel. Tune in, man. I'll have a video up this week, Tuesday and Thursday. Get to sleep, brother. Something happened. Your audio. Oh, no. Something's going on. I tell you what, is anyone else having a problem? I can try and switch to Wi-Fi, but I don't want it to be any worse. So let me know, Thomas. No problem, Greg. Looking to fish chatterbaits more effectively. Any good ideas? A video coming for this. I think it's great bait, but feel like I could do better. I fish those pretty much like I do with spinnerbait, same situations and all that. I do like a chatterbait when the water's colder, versus spinnerbait. But I think a lot of it has to do with your trailer and really brand to brand, because I know like Z-Mans have a very fast start up to them. I mean, they vibrate almost instantly. Now, the Picasso shock blades, the reason I really like those is they don't rise as easy. Now, I don't think they have a faster startup time than Z-Man, and I don't believe they thump as hard. But it really depends, too, on your trailer. If I put a boot tail on my my shock blades, sometimes it messes up the vibration just because you have a really fast vibration of the blade and a slow vibration of the tail, like a boot tail, like the Axle Slim here. Okay, and those two combined sometimes mess one another up. So, you know, your trailer is a big deal. One of my go-to trailers, Strike King Blade Minnow, Plasma Tail, the small Plasma Tail, 4.5 Plasma Tail is killer on there as well. Just really depends, like I said, on brand. Sometimes my boot tail is giving me issues. I'll cut the boot off. So I still have the baitfish profile, but I don't have the vibration from the boot. I let the bait or the blade give the bait the vibration. So play around with your trailers and all that, but this really depends what you're trying to do with the bait. Again, I don't think I have any videos fishing the chatterbait, like instructional. I do have videos on trailers and things like that, but like I said, I really don't have any instructional videos on the chatterbait. Check that beard game, dude. I look pretty, dude. Streaming network at Perk being the boss. There you go, dude. Oh, here's the problem. Just unplugged the wiring harness that goes to the ignition switch and replugged it in, and boom, she fired right up. No clue what the issue was, but she fires every time now. There you go, dude. Good deal. Rage Menace. There's like 6 backyard bassin channels. Greg, help us out here, man. Which one are you, dude? What's your what does your picture look like? Have you tried the loose Hyper Mag? I have not. Just the Pro TI, the BB1 Pro, which BB1 Pro, man, I'm really liking that one for sure. And I fished with the TI for the first time on Thursday. I got it on my frog rod, 50-pound braid. Love that one as well. It really launches a, like I said, a weightless frog really, really well. Really like that reel. BB1 Pro, though, man, that's a stud of a reel. I really like that one as well. Have not tried the Hyper Mag. Andy, check your video. Oh, Mike, get out of here, dude. All right, Greg says, Phantom Fishing, make sure you put in 3 single words. All right, Jeff says 3/8 or 3.8 Kitech on 3/8, 4.3 on a 4.8 Kitech on a 1/2 ounce swim jig. It'll kick and make the skirt pulse. There you go. Some good tips. Where's the Gatorade, dude? If I could take my phone off here, you'll see like probably 100 Gatorades out there in the fridge. Drinking water, though. I drink so many Gatorades at work and on the water that I'm starting to get burnt on Gatorade. You and Phantom need to do a fishing video. I don't know what Phantom's been doing. He needs to put down the Barbies for a little bit and get to fishing. I'm going to throw it out there real fast. We do have a giveaway for anyone that decides to donate. Plasma tails. We have the XL sticks, Bile Bug, Bile Crawl, and Rapid Line Guides. If you do donate, you're entered in that little giveaway. All right. No problem, Joe. Okay, cool. East Kentucky, what's up, dude? It's cutting out a little bit. It's fine. Okay. Looks like Phantom subbed. Anyone just tuning on? I've got 68 people in here. Backyard Bassin, good buddy of mine. He just started a YouTube channel maybe a month ago. He wants to upload some longer videos, but with all the restrictions from YouTube and all that, to put up a 15-minute video, he's got to have 100 subs. He's only got 50. Let's make it happen, guys, all right? 68 people on here. We can do that tonight. Let's get him to 100 subs. Backyard Bassin, he's right there. I try to fish for my birthday, but Florida's raining here every day. Dude, it seems like it rains like here every day. Another sub. Good deal, good deal. Greg, make sure you sub back to these guys. What's the difference between the Z-Man chatterbait and the hammer versions? Oh, man, you know, I did watch a video on that a while ago. You guys again can chime in on this as well. I believe, what is the difference? I know it's the hook for one. The keeper, maybe the skirt could be hand-tied. I'm sure there's more. I don't even remember, to be honest. That's another bait that I bought, and I still have not thrown. It's still in the package. It's still in the package. I keep throwing the shock blades and the regular Z-Mans. I need to bust that one out. All right, I'm seeing some guys sub. Keep it going. Keep it going. Let's get them to. My birthday is July 26th or July 16th. Cool. Happy early birthday to you. Do I throw a 3/8 or half-ounce chatterbait? Normally, even spinnerbaits and chatterbaits, most of the time, it's 3/8. And usually I'll go to a quarter before I go to a half, just because I'm fishing pretty shallow and I just get snagged up less with the lighter weights. So majority of the time, I am going to go lighter versus heavier. I hardly any half-ounce chatterbaits or spinnerbaits. 3/8 is my go-to size. All right, guys, keep subbing to him. He'll sub back. Do you prefer a toad or skirt on a buzzbait? I throw both, but I'm going to say I probably throw a toad more. Take the skirt off and I put on the little ribbit frogs, the smaller size. Our backyard bassin. It's a blue screen with a backyard bassin in orange letters. That's who you guys need to sub to if you see more than one backyard bassin on YouTube. Talk Akuma new rods. Forget about everything else. Dude, I'm so pumped with new rods, and I didn't know anything about them. I can't believe they didn't even tell me about it. And I seen one of the videos on the SX, which I did post that on my Facebook. And I think the new TCS, and there's the new Saros rod. And I forget the name of the other one. But the TCS, I'm glad they did not change the actions of the TCS. The blank itself is the same. It just got all upgraded components from to reel seat to all the new guides. I think they got the best Fuji guides in them. So I'm really, really pumped about that rod as well. And the SX, man, it just looks killer. I love that maroon on there. It's going to look awesome with the new SX reel. So I really don't know a whole lot about them. They're supposed to send me some info and then a couple rods. And like I said, we'll let you guys know how they are once I get them on the water. But as far as appearance goes, man, they do look killer. I'm really pumped about the SX rod and the new TCS reel. New TCS rod. So very cool. And it's pretty cool too. I mean, normally companies come out with like one rod, every few years. They come out with 4 bass lines or 4 new rods, in one season. So that's pretty awesome. Is BB1 Pro better than the Corrado K? I haven't used the K. I have used the DC. Just with my experience so far with the DC, I would pick the BB1 Pro over the DC. I mean, DC is nice, but yeah, I mean, I'm liking the BB1 Pro a lot. Zacho is another good one. I forgot about the Zacho, Jeff. I do use that one. That's a good one. They won't rise as much. Yep. Aaron Wetzel elected to stay home with the boy this year instead of being... Oh, no tournaments, dude? B1 Pro worth a little extra money if your budget is $100. I would say it depends. The Pro thinks $200. It really depends what you want to do with that. I think that reel handles a lot of the line. And I got it for my swim bait, 17-pound fluorocarbon. So it really depends what you want to do with it. If you want to put like 10, 12-pound test fluorocarbon on there, I guess you can with that reel. I think it's made for, like I said, bigger line, bigger baits, and things like that. But it really depends what you want to do with the reel. So, I mean, there's other options out there. Aaron, appreciate $20, buddy. Obviously, you're entered in the giveaway. Do appreciate that, buddy. You did not have to do that. Thanks so much, though. All right, Joe subbed. Greg, sub back to him, man. What's your favorite new lure for 2019? I'm going to say, I'm going to say the Excite Bait Square Bill. I've been liking that. I did break a few off the other day. Not too happy about that. But I'm liking that bait. Got a tungsten rattle to it, and it does have a weight transfer system to it, so it does cast very well. Hook and Lips Fishing. What's up, dude? Been a while, man. What's going on, Sean? Sub. He's up 63 now. Guys, we need what? I do my math. What is that? 37 more? That's what we need. 37 more subs for Greg. We're going to do it before we get off here. I'm not getting off here until he hits 100. We got 76 guys on here. We can definitely do this, okay? 63. You guys can do it. He'll sub back to you guys. Let's help each other out. He's a buddy of mine. It's a new channel. He wants to put out longer videos, and he can't until he gets 100 subs. Let's do this tonight, guys. All right, Sean says, boot tail trailer on a chatterbait. The boot will actually rise higher than the jig the way the blade displaces water. Break the boot tail upside down, it will track better, and the blade will thump better. There you go. Good tip. I even do that on my swim jigs, too. I'll flip it upside down. Actually, I did a video for Mystery Tackle Box on how to fish a swim jig. And in that video, I do have it flipped upside down. I'll talk about that for a minute. Sean just subbed. Tom just subbed. I'll sub to everyone. Thanks. All right. Greg's going to sub right back to you guys. Give him a sub. Let's get this guy to 100 subs. Donald, what's up, dude? Mez Rebel. You're late, dude. It's all right. I'm late too, man. I'm like a half hour late. What's your favorite curly tail, ribbon tail worm? Probably power bait, 10-inch. Any thoughts about Mike Long? No, we talked about that a little bit last week. I really don't have any thoughts on that. I mean, if the guy was cheating and everything he was doing, obviously, you know, that wasn't cool. But I mean, you know, I'm not one of those guys that's going to talk about it. Just because, really, I'm not really sure even what all the facts are. I think a lot of guys are saying some stuff that may not even be true, making the guy look worse than he really is. So, yeah, I'm not really going to put a video out that like some guys did. I mean, some guys just jump at the opportunity to make a video to get some views, which, I mean, I guess it's a good thing. But I'm not one of those guys. I'm not going to blow the dude up any more than people are already doing. So here, Sean is helping us out here. The jackhammer has a direct connection. Not the little swivel piece with the direct connection will make the blade shake faster. That's a big difference between Z-Man, the regular Z-Man and the jackhammers. There you go. Thanks, Sean. 17 hours behind on comments, dude. Likes when I read all their comments. Okay, we're usually on here for 2 hours. Phantom, go play with your Barbies if you don't like it. All right, Felipe sub, Victor sub. PGH bottom feeders. What's up? I don't understand the piece of cork they put on the reel seat on the new CCS. Reel seat. I'd have to look at it again, dude. I don't even remember seeing a piece of cork there, so I'll have to look at it again. What's up? How did the boat carpet come out? It looks awesome, dude. Looked awesome, man. You guys check out the video my wife did. Sean, appreciate the $5, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Jeff, appreciate the $5, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway as well. Better late than ever, man. I'm late too, dude. It's all good, bud. And I know I'm late on comments or behind on comments here. I'm trying to answer them all. Bill says, why the fishing caught 6 bass and you said you can't catch them in a pond? You two are a crack up. Yeah, we got to give each other crap. All right, Greg says here, backyard bass in my Boo Garcia. Veritas rod just bit the dust today. The reel seat slid down and won't work anymore. It was only 6 months old, and I just started using about 2 months. Not at all, dude. Hopefully they got a warranty on that, man. Haven't seen your channel in a long time. Just thought I would stop by to say hi. I appreciate it, buddy. All right, Brian. All right, he's up to 79 subs. Guys, 21 more. We can do it tonight. Let's get Greg to 100 subs so we can put out longer videos for you guys. And guys, if you haven't checked out his videos, man, go check them out. A lot of info over there. He's just getting going. I'm sure we'll be fishing together as well, him and Aaron as well. And it'll be a lot of fun, so go check them out. How's it going, TJ? Is backyard bass in 3 words? I believe it is. Steve, appreciate $2, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. All right, some more info on the jackhammer blade is thinner. It's stiffer than others. The blade seems to slice through the water as opposed to flexing and also pushing the water. Okay, very cool. Jay, appreciate the $5, buddy. You're into the giveaway as well. What's your go-to scent and or dye? Dye's got to be JJ's. It just lasts longer. It penetrates the plastic much more. And as far as scent goes, I mean, the Garlic's good. Anise is good. I use a lot of Gulp. As far as brands go, I mean, Chompers, JJ's. I use Bang. What else do I use? Should be about it. I can't see what else is over there. Chompers, Bang, Gulp. I mean, there's a bunch of different ones out there. They're all pretty good. Found him, just subscribed. Awesome. 83, 17 more, guys. Let's do this. Best shaky head worm that tail floats. You need something that doesn't have a lot of salt in it. The plastic tails actually float really, really well. Buddy of mine, he says those are his favorite as well. I mean, they're really an awesome shaky head worm. Something with no salt in it. I believe trick worms, I think they have a version with and without salt. Let's get something that doesn't have salt. It'll float up for you. See here, the PTL ticklers. They're a good one as well. Again, guys, we can all just go ahead and drop some answers down below. I don't have to answer them all, guys. Help me out. We all have different tastes and everything. Because something I'm not thinking about, you guys going to drop the answer as well. Adam, what's up, dude? Aaron says, Beck Basson is a very knowledgeable fisherman, and we went fishing a few days ago. I could have picked him all day. Show him some love. For sure, dude. Show him some love, man. Aaron, we need to get you a channel too, dude. Net bait, great worms. They have different info on the chatters. That's right, dude. All these guys took care of you, man. Turk, what's up, dude? How you doing, man? Love you, Jimmy. I'm hungry. We should fish with Mike again. Yeah, dude, I do need a free lunch, man. I could go for it. And I tell you what, Andy, I don't know if you were on earlier when I was talking about it. He was supposed to go fishing this morning. I told him last night how bad this lake was fishing. And he was saying that, you know, him and his wife are going to do really well and make me look bad and all that. And now all of a sudden he says this morning he was sick and he didn't go, which to me, I bet he went and got the W and he's not telling me. Who are we subbing to? I'll definitely do that. Backyard Bassin. Good buddy of mine just started his channel like a month ago. He needs to get 100 subs so he can put out a 15-minute video longer on YouTube. A lot of restrictions now with YouTube, so he's got to get to 100 to do that. So go over there, help him out, and he'll sub back to you guys. So you got a channel, let him know down here. He'll give you a sub. Yep, JJ's has garlic sent to it. $85. Let's do this. 15 more. I was just answering a question. Don't make vids yet, but thanks. Okay, I got you. Mike subscribed. Oh no, is the video freezing? I just seen that. I can try and put on Wi-Fi. I hope it ain't. Oh no, it's frozen. Oh no, this ain't good. Let me try and put it on Wi-Fi. All right, I'm on Wi-Fi. Let me know if this gets any worse. I'm good, Jeff. Cool. It's delayed a bit. All right, it looks like I'm up to count. It looks like I'm good now. Now it's okay. We're good. Okay, cool. We're on Wi-Fi now, so if it gets worse, let me know. Cool. And we're already caught up. Awesome. Audio's delayed. Parrot Head, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? What's Backyard's Bassin pick look like? I thought, what did somebody say? It was orange and blue or something like that? Blue and orange words. Brandon says up, Steve. Greg, you still on here? Couple stutters, a bit back, but been fine for a while now. Okay, I'm on Wi-Fi now, so let me know what's going on. Guys, just go to Backyard Bassin, a little profile pic next to his comment, and we'll give you the option to go directly to his channel. There you go, guys. Let's get him to 100. We can do it this stream. T.Y. Williams, what's up, dude? And it's blue and orange words. Man, I tried that reel snout, and it seemed to leave an oily feel on my finger. Yeah, Sean, I did, dude. I got videos on it in the beginning of, I think, last season. And to be honest, I actually think it works a little bit better than KVD line and lure. But for that reason alone, I stopped using it because I thought it was too oily. It works good. I know, and I even said it in the videos, when I used it, I know I put way too much on. So you only need a squirt or two of that stuff, and it's good. But I stopped using it for that just because, you know, I got reels that I've used a couple years ago with that are still full of that oily residue from that stuff. So, again, I'm still using the KVD line and lure. I've been using that for probably, I don't know, 15, 20 years. It's awesome. But for that reason alone, like I said, I stopped using the reel snout. What conditions you throw in underspins? Normally, I like an underspin real early spring or late fall, cold water. When things just get tough, I go to the underspin. I can't say I really ever thrown one later spring or summertime. It's normally, for me, it's more of a cold water bait, more finesse type deal. If they're not hitting the chatterbait or the spinnerbait, something like that, then I'll step down just a little bit of underspin, a small little swim bait. All right, Greg says, I will sub to everyone as soon as my channel catches up. It's not loading, but 5 of you so far. I will get to it as soon as I can. Don't worry, guys. He'll do it. All right, Jeff is 88. Awesome. Do you get snakeheads in your area yet? We do not, Nate. No, sir. North Florida, what's up, dude? 88 subs, 12 more peeps. Get the word out for our friend Backyard Bass. That's right, guys. 80 of you on here right now. My buddy needs 12 more subs. He's a new channel, and he can't put a video over 15 minutes on YouTube until he reaches 100 subs. So help him out here. We're at 93 right now. Awesome. Let's do this. If we get anything done today, if we don't answer any more questions, let's get this done. Let's make it 100. And we did it in less than a half hour. I mean, that's awesome. So, all right, guys. So what is going on? Backyard bassing, Parrot. Do you guys get to do any fishing on 4th of July? Did you guys have a good 4th? I was out in the morning for about 5 hours or so, and I caught my biggest was 215, so it was a 3-pounder. Pit Boss, Skeets, what's it called? Skeets, Hot Orange, something. No, it ain't. Skeets Hot Crawl is what it was. Skeets Hot Crawl. My 2 bigger fish came on that bait. Show us the battle box, please, with the extra bag on top. I don't have the bag. The bags were just released. They might be on the site today. I thought they were going to be on the site Saturday, but I didn't look, Mike. But they could be on there today. As soon as I get one, I'll do a video on it because I haven't loaded mine up just because there was no, I didn't have enough room in the box because I carry way more hooks than the little ammo cans would hold. So now this little pouch, you'll be able to put a lot more hooks in there. So as soon as I get it, I'll do a video on it. No, I don't use copolymer. I'm sure there's some guys on here that do use it. If any of you guys use copolymer, let Leo, let him know your thoughts on it. But I just use either mono, floor, or braid. What's the best color lunchable packaging for midsummer fishing? I don't know. Do you guys like that thumbnail? And before I loaded it up, I yelled upstairs and said, "Hey, Becca, give me a Lunchable." Blowing my money on Amazon, getting accessories for my first yak. Like, oh, that's cool, dude. That's always fun, man, fixing up a new yak or a boat or whatever. Went to check out Belton Rodeo on the 4th. Had a good time. Very cool. I fished on the 4th, 2 bass and a snapping turtle. Awesome. Water temps here are in the high 80s, low 90s, so it's mainly morning and evening fishing for me. Too dang hot, yeah. I think we're like 85, 86 right now. What's going on, Greg? Good to see you, brother. Anyone just tuning on? Backyard Bassing. I need him to get 100 subs before the stream is over. Again, he's a new channel. I keep repeating this because more guys are getting on. He's a buddy of mine, new channel. He can't upload a 15-minute video until he gets 100 subs. And he might already be there right now, but he'll sub back to you. Just let me know here in the comments that you sub to him, and he'll sub back to you. I fished the Roaring River State Park trout fishing. Beautiful river. Very cool. And we didn't do too much. I fished in the morning. Had a good time with one of my buddies, and then we just went to the park, barbecued, and watched fireworks. It was a lot of fun. All right, Greg says, Backyard Bass, and I appreciate everyone subscribing. I will be doing a giveaway at 500 subs. There you go. You guys love the giveaways. Have you ever thrown big swim baits, and if so, did you do any good with it? Bill, I tell you, I bought some S-Wavers because last year I was fishing with Phantom Fishing, and he was just freaking killing it with the S-Waver. I bought 3 of them, and they're still in the box. So no, I haven't. I need to get them out, and that would be really the only, what I would call a bigger swim bait that I would have thrown, which I haven't thrown yet. But, yeah, that's about all I got for you on that, man. Crack me up when you wing that Lunchable in the lake. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny too, man. Glad you guys like that. Have the same problem, too many hooks for my mini rigs. Yeah. Well, I mean, I really only use probably 3 and 4 out hooks the most. And flipping hooks, round bend offset, EWG, light wire, and then a standard wire. What else do I use? And then I use a lighter wire straight shank hook for like little drop shots, things like that, just because I Texas rig them. 3 and 4 out's really all that I use, but I carry probably maybe 1 out through 4 to 5 out on all those, just in case I'm on the water. Maybe I decide I want to do a rigging video or something. I want to make sure I have all my hooks with me to do the video. So for that reason, that's why everything didn't fit in the box. If I wanted a box with everything I actually use, I would have had no problem. But to carry all the sizes that I want to carry, you know, it just won't work out for me. And normally that's when my best videos come to me, when I'm on the water just fishing and things are slow. I'll think about it. Maybe I should do this or maybe I should do that. So I like to have at least all my hooks with me in case I want to do rigging video or fish a certain rig or something. That way I got everything with me. I'm telling you, I can't wait to see your review on the new Kuma rods. Dude, Turk, dude, I'm excited too, man. And again, I didn't even know they were coming out until like 2 days ago. I heard an email. I'm like, what the heck, man? You guys didn't even tell me you got 4 rods coming out? Josh is up. Cool. We're at 94. 94. Favorite popper, though, that's got to be the Pop Max or the Max Pop. Pop Max Mega Bass. That's my favorite for sure. It walks really well. Just a killer bait. Do you have any recommendations for what will catch a really big fish? I live in California. I'm after my new PB. Have you watched my videos? I mean, we don't catch huge bass on this channel. Be honest, my biggest fish on all the lakes that I fish, my biggest fish, they've all came on the bottom of Square A. Probably one of the smallest crankbaits that I have, and all my bigger fish have all come on this bait. So you don't need a huge bait to catch big fish. Obviously, bigger baits will attract bigger bites. But I'm assuming a big swim bait. I'm not really in the swim bait game, so I really don't know anything to recommend to you. 10-inch worms, maybe 12-inch worms, something like that. Again, I don't really target too big a fish just because, I don't really catch that many. I'm more looking for bites just because I'm not really sure the lakes that I fish really how many big bass are even in them. So again, I'm just going out there for fun, looking for bites. That's about it. I'd imagine though a really big swim bait. You ought to check out Tactical Bassin'. They got a ton of videos on that kind of stuff. I'm sure they can help you out. I keep getting jigs bit off by muskie. Any tips to get that to stop? It's cost me like $100. No clue there, buddy. I don't really fish any lakes. No, I take that back. One lake that I really want to fish does have muskie in it, but I haven't had any experience with that, so I really couldn't tell you. If any of you guys have that problem, let these guys know down below. Guys losing like $100 worth of jigs. That's not cool. I went out fishing on the 4th, lost my PB. Oh, that's right. You told me that, dude. Yeah, man. Swap out them hooks, dude. Greg subbed. Cool. We got to be close to 100. When you originally started, did you upload one video at a time, or did you wait till you had a couple of videos already edited and ready to be watched? Sergio, good question. Most of the time, I work a full-time job. I got wife, kids. I'm always on the go. I pretty much work 7 days a week with my job and YouTube. Even though if I have a day off from my regular job, I'm trying to come up with a video. I'm answering comments. I'm sitting with my wife doing an edit. There's always something to do. So, most of the time, I don't have a lot of videos ready. Like I do have right now, I got 3 videos lined up right now, which will get me this week and one for next week. But I don't have anything after that, so I'm going to try and make a couple videos this week. But majority of the time, I'm making the video, then I got to upload it the next day. So usually I don't really have a lot of videos, backlogged. I kind of do one at a time whenever I find the time. And it sucks when you go to the lake to try and catch fish for a video, and then that was like my only day that I had. If I don't catch any fish, then I don't even have a video. So it's almost like a wasted day in a way, so it's tough. It'd be a lot easier if I wasn't working full time, What is a good trailer size for jigs? I use a pack of chunk, but wondering if there's anything better. Yeah, chunks work good. A lot of times you can't really do that though with the packas just because they're hollow. But a lot of times I'll buy a full size bait, whether it be a Vile Craw or Yum Craw Pappy. I use that one a lot. Chigger Craw, Rage Craw. I'll buy the full size and I just cut them down. The way I pretty much got 2 baits in once. 2 baits in one. If I want to pitch it and flip it, I can. If I want a chunk, I'll just cut it down. So David Dudley wins 4th angle of the year. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. I like that guy's channel too. He's got a good channel. I didn't fish on the 4th. I got walking. Oh, pneumonia. That ain't cool, dude. Get better, man. Any iCast baits that you are excited about? The only one I can really think of, Jeff, which you guys know I'm not much of a finesse guy, but Strike King is coming out with, I think, like the little Rage Bug, the little bitty cut R worm for like the Ned rig. Those I've seen, I am pretty excited about those just because, again, I don't have a whole lot of confidence in Ned rigging, but seeing those baits kind of gives me a little more confidence because I really like those baits. So maybe, maybe I'll do some good on them. I guess what it is with muddier water, a little bitty stick bait that has no action at all in it, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm going to catch any fish. But a small rage bug, small cut R worm that actually has some action when you're hopping it, maybe it would do good for me in that muddy water. So I am pretty excited about those. 360 GT, I have not. That's from Storm, right? Yeah, I fish those. Jack Alcantara. Money on lakes with ponds, bluegill. Okay, yeah, I see. Actually, I seen that one on Karl's. They carry that bait too, and I may pick that up next time. Throw that S wave at Kincaid, dude. If we ever get down there, man, waiting on old Watts. 4 more to go. We'll be at 96. TJ, do you ever fish offshore structure deep water? So what do you throw? Good question, Greg. Like I said before, I fish pretty muddy water. I don't believe those fish are deep. Okay, that being said, we were out Thursday. We were sitting at 18 foot, and we were pitching about 10 to some treetops, and we were catching a few that way. So I would consider that deep for my lakes. You know, I've caught them in 13 foot before doing that. Again, I'm sitting in 13. I'm pitching to some brush that's on 13, but the fish really, they're in the top of the tree. So even though you're in 13 foot, they're only a few foot below the surface. So I don't know if you consider that deep or not. I'm not fishing 13 foot, you know, on the bottom. So I'm fishing, you know, fish that are suspended in brush. That's about the only way that you'll catch them deeper on the lakes that I fish with that low visibility. So if you consider that deep, I guess you can say I do. But, and we were just pitching, to be honest, we were just pitching pit bosses and 10-inch worms in the brush. But, you know, as far as like dragging baits on the bottom and all that in like 20 foot of water on the lakes that I fish, no, I don't think that bite even exists with that muddy of water. Christopher, 96, 4 to go. Go sub, go sub. Let's do it. Let's get him to 100. Where in North Cal? I'm not in North Cal. I'm in Illinois. If you're talking to me, bud. What's a good all-around trailer hook size or a buzzbait? 2-aught. 1-aught and 2-aught is pretty much what I use for pretty much everything. I would say, let me hang it up there. I would say probably I use 2-aught the most. Great live as usual. Regards for Brazil. Awesome, dude. Appreciate you tuning in. 97, 3 more to go. Do you use a loop knot or something else for top water walking baits? I use Greg, what are they called? I got a video on them. I made them years ago. What are they called? It's got a little split ring on it, and it's got a deal where you push it. It opens up the split ring, so you can actually take the split rings off of your top waters, and you can add that, and then you can just swap them out really fast. I can't think of the name of it now. Some type of, you know what? It could be a Norman speed clip. That could be it. That's what I use. I don't tie a loop knot. I use those. And there's really not much weight to them. I've never had an issue with those, you know, dragging the bait down or making them not walk right. Those work really well for me. Norman speed clip. And I just like how you can, like I said, swap baits really fast. You don't have to keep tying knots. I do. That's what actually, that could be one of the first videos that I did on the water. So it could be a funny video too then. RJ, what's up, dude? Hey, go sub to my buddy, Backyard Bassin. He's probably pretty close to 100 subs. We started the stream with him having 50. If he gets to 100, then he can start uploading longer videos on YouTube. So that was the goal tonight, get him to 100 subs, and he could be there right now. I get bit off my Northerns all the time. It just happens sometimes. I use a steel leader from the Muskies. Flat out, what's up, TJ? I'll be at ICAST Wednesday. Anything you want me to snap a pic of, I'll throw it up on Instagram. Dude, all the Akuma rods, man. Give me some pictures of that. 4 new Akuma rods. That'd be cool. Spencer hitting the water tomorrow. Very cool. You ever think about going pro, like pro YouTuber or pro fisherman? Dude, I would never make it on the pro circuit. I ain't that good, dude. I will say, I mean, I consider myself decent. I'd say pretty decent. But the lakes you fish can make you look really good or really bad. And a lot of the guys that are doing good YouTube videos are fishing some great lakes. I would like to see those guys come fish the lakes that I fish and to see what they catch. So, I mean, like I said, a lake can make you look really good or really bad. And my lakes probably make me look worse than I am. I would consider myself pretty decent. Again, but not near as good to go pro. Sean smoked them early Saturday morning, 4:30 a.m. on Chatterbait with Fluke Trailer. Good deal, dude. Yeah, on 4th of July, we were out there by 5:30. And I got one on the Rage Toad, and I got a few on the Pit Boss. That was it, man. Slow day. What do you think is the most versatile weight for bullet weights on a Texas rig? I'm going to say I use 1/4 ounce probably 75% of the time. If I'm around rock, I'll drop down to an 1/8 because the faster fall you have into the rock normally gets you snagged up. But majority of the time, I'm going to say 1/4 ounce is what I'm using. Best bait caster for lighter lures. Leo, it all depends what you want to spend, man. But I've done videos on this. When guys want to throw light stuff, right away they jump to the reel. You got to have light line, but I think more importantly, you got to have the right rod. The rod needs a load, a lighter lure, or you're going to have nothing but a big old backlash. So, I mean, there's some good ones out there. I mean, for years ago, I used to use the SV105. Really good finesse reel. Would throw light stuff really well. I made a video review on the TCS reels. They're a bit pricey, $200, but they toss lighter lures really, really well. But when I do that, I'm throwing 8 or 10 pound test usually, and I'm throwing them on a rod that loads at an 1/8. So the rod is really important. Again, light line, not so much the reel, but a lighter reel does make a difference, and a shallower spool as well. But again, you need the right rod too. 97, 98, it's got to be there, man. How many loads did you take? What? Art, get out of here, fool. TJ, you check out the 4th of July sale on Karl's Bait and Tackle. Dude, I think my cart had 47 items in it. And then I also made a couple orders from Tackle Warehouse. So if you guys want to see some unboxing videos, let me know. I'm not sure I'll post them or not. I don't want to burn you guys out with that. I know a lot of you guys come for the unboxing videos, but let me know down below for sure that you want to see those, and we'll do a video on them. But yeah, I got a couple of Tackle Warehouse. Actually, you know what? I got one actually here from Picasso Lures. Came the other day as well. We can do like one big unboxing video. Let me know if you guys want to see that. If you fish shallow water and aren't throwing a Gantrel Junior, missing the boat. Shallow means dirt 6 feet. That's pretty much what I throw, man. So, or the area I fish, mainly 6 foot is about the deepest that I normally go. And yeah, I'm fishing dirt shallow. So maybe I'll pick one of those up. Someone is sandbagging to get the 100 subs. What, we're at 99? What's going on, Kevin? Kevin, just get on here. Go sub Backyard Bassin. We need to get him to 100 subs tonight so he can upload longer videos. And I think he's at like 99. Go give him a sub. Anyone that subbed to Greg, go ahead and let us know down below. He'll sub back to you. Have you had a problem with your Texas rig barrel rolling? Texas rig barrel rolling. Do you know what is causing it? Barrel. Texas rig barrel. I'm not sure what you mean, bud. Texas rig barrel. Barrel rolling. Oh, is it like swirling or something like that? Is that what you mean? If that is what you mean, no, I haven't had any issues at all with that. Yep, no more speed clip, man. I must be way behind here on comments. 98. Hey, what's up, TJ? Thanks for all the informative videos you make. Big money fishing, no problem, buddy. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Doug Shell, appreciate the $5, bud. You're entered in the giveaway. What is your preferred sun protection clothing brand? I'm probably gonna say, I mean, I really like Gill. They don't have a ton of options though. I really like Gill. I like Hook. Hook doesn't seem as durable as others, but you probably actually see it now. Columbia. I probably have the most of Columbia just because it's really good stuff, but it's cheaper in price as well. They're always running sales. You can get rewards. I probably buy a majority of my stuff through Columbia, and I just watch the sales. Like my wife just bought me some more shorts on Father's Day. Anytime they run a sale, I'll pick up a shirt or a pair of shorts, something like that. So Columbia, I think is probably the best bang for the buck as far as getting a decent shirt for a cheaper price. Again, Gill makes some nice stuff, a little more expensive, but I probably like Gill shorts the best, and probably Columbia shirts the best, as far as shorts go. But if you're looking for one brand to get everything from pretty affordable, I'd probably go Columbia. Again, Doug, appreciate $5, but you're interested in the giveaway. Anyone just tuning in, we got Vile Bugs, Vile Craws, Exo Sticks, Plasma Tails, and a couple packs of line guides here. If you donate, you're interested in that giveaway. All right. Any brand steel? Anybody? Any brand steel leader you recommend? Anyone having issues with Muskie? What do you guys recommend for a steel leader? Brian, appreciate the $5, buddy. You're interested in the giveaway. I want to fish your lake. Team Jesus, man, I'd like you to fish my lake and help me figure it out, dude. I really would. It's a bear, man. It gets a ton of pressure. It's only like 550 acres. It gets a ton of pressure. A lot of what everyone's fishing is the obvious cover. I mean, there is some deeper stuff to fish, a lot of stumps and things like that out there. But being muddy water, people are going to fish what they see. You know, whether it be stumps, brush piles, things like that. So, I mean, rock, the dam, I mean, that stuff gets hammered. There's like 3 FLW pros that fish that lake as well, and they hammer it as well. I mean, and one of them lives on it, which doesn't help. So, I mean, it's a small lake, muddy water, gets a ton of pressure. It's tough to fish, dude. It used to be much better years ago when the lake had more grass in it. Now it nearly has hardly any grass in it and way more pressure. So, it doesn't help it out. My top spinner. Yes, I used the DC, which I made a video with the wife the other day. It was a disaster of a day. So I don't think I'll upload the footage, but I might upload a part in that video. I had the DC. It was a 3/16 ounce weight with a 5-inch Cinco. And again, I've never used that reel before. I'm not sure what braking I had on. I think it's got 1 through 4. I don't know what I had it on. Made a couple casts. Blew the reel up. I mean, I think I had to cut out the line. I mean, it was a terrible backlash. But that being said, once I dialed it in a little bit, I showed you guys how much line was left on the reel, and I made a few casts with it. And I think I made 1 cast on each brake setting, and I was very impressed with the distance. I mean, it was very impressive. I was using the 733, so a little bit longer rod, 12-pound test, a little bit lighter line. And I did have the wind to my back, and I do say that in this clip. But if you can make out just how far I'm casting, it is pretty impressive. I think, I don't know, I think the reel itself has a weird feel to it for me. It's not as it doesn't fit in my hand as comfortable as other reels. But that's not really a deal breaker. But I don't have hardly any time with it, so I'm not going to make my mind up yet. But first impressions, I mean, they weren't great, but I think it is going to be a solid reel. I mean, I know it's made well and everything like that. But as far as am I going to like it compared to other reels, I don't know yet. We'll just have to see how the seasons go with it. The season goes with it, but I don't know. But I may cut that little clip and post that just for you guys to see the distance. During a tough bite, I throw the flapping hog weightless, and it still comes through on those tough days. That's cool, dude. Yeah, it's probably got a lot of weight to it, weightless. All that salt in it, Yamamoto. Colton, appreciate the buck, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Corrado 70 or Tatula SV for light baits, hands down. Yeah, Tatula SV. I haven't used the 70, but SV for sure. Appreciate the buck, RJ. You're entered in the giveaway. All right, you'd like to see the unboxing video? Nice. I'll have to look for some. Thanks for the recommendation. No problem. Just put your order in for Karl's. Enjoy the unboxing videos. Make the unboxing video. Nice at 98. Oh, wait. 100. We did it, guys. You guys are awesome. All right, Doug just subbed. Cool. 101. Awesome, guys. And don't worry, Greg will go through everyone that subbed after the stream, I'm sure, or after his channel. It's all like, what do you call that? Updates and everything. And he'll sub back to you. So don't worry, if you have a channel, Greg will sub back to you. But you guys are awesome. I really do appreciate you guys helping him out. He's a good buddy of mine, and now he can upload longer videos on YouTube. He had to hit 100 subs first before he can do it, but thanks to you guys, now he can do it, so that is awesome. Thanks, Kevin. No, dude, I'm picking up. I got to go up there tomorrow anyways. I'm picking your shirt up tomorrow. I'll have it for you on Tuesday. Picked up Daiwa. Man. Picked up Daiwa Tatula 7-1, medium heavy, picked up for $95. Cool, man. Jeff, 103 subs for him. Awesome, dude. All right, Greg, we did it, man. You guys are awesome. I got the best subs on YouTube. You'd like to see the unboxing video? Team Jesus. That's another guy right there, man. Go ahead, go check him out too. Do make some good videos. TJ, have you tried ever to see Ish Monroe crankbait, the yellow purchase killer? I've used the biggies. Is that what you're talking about? Ish Monroe. What do I have up here? The biggie. I think the biggie's probably the only one that I've thrown. Yellow perch, though. Kevin, appreciate $2, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. That's my last two. Bring my baits Tuesday. You thinking you won, huh? Karl, appreciate $2, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. Jeff Scarborough, appreciate $20, brother. You didn't have to do that, man. You're entered in the giveaway as well. I'm just tuning in. Plasma tails, exo sticks, bile craws, bile bugs, and 2 packs of line guides. Anyone that donates is entered in that giveaway. You guys are awesome. Backyard Bassing's going to kick some bass. Do it up, brother. For sure, man. Ever use the Doc Demon? Leo, no, I've never heard of that, buddy. What is that? On that DC, I doubt it's meant to throw lures lighter than a quarter. Really, for my top spinner? I thought for sure that it was meant for lighter baits, to be honest, man. But that being said, it was a 3/16 ounce weight, and it was a Yamamoto Cinco, so a lot of salt in it. So I was at least a quarter for sure. And being with 12-pound test, I mean, I would have thought for sure that it would have launched that no problem. But I'm assuming I didn't. Maybe I had the fall or the drop rate too fast or something. But man, I was expecting just the bricks to do their thing. I've never thrown a reel like that before, and man, was I wrong. It was a bad backlash. Backyard Bassing versus Tackle Junkie 81 fish off, huh? You see Wallace replied to my comment on his video. No, I didn't see that, man. Kevin, I think he's full of crap too, dude. He was talking all sorts of smack last night about fishing. This one. You guys there? I'm assuming you're there. I'm back. I took it off Wi-Fi. I guess I lost you guys. Sorry about that. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened there. Doug loves line guides for sure. Backyard Bass 104, awesome. My top spinner, it was the 733, medium heavy. He was a Dobbins champion. Me and Backyard Bass, I have to do a collab fishing bid now that he has 100 subs. For sure, man. Yeah, we've been trying to get on the water together. And of course, we're trying to go with wadded fishing. And either my schedule's messed up, either Mike's schedule's messed up. For a while, it was the flood that screwed everything up. So hopefully we can get on the water here soon. Chuck, appreciate the $5, buddy. You're entered in the giveaway. All right, Kevin. Yeah, I was talking to you, Kevin, and then I cut out before. He said, at least if I watch his videos, I'll see fish catches. Yeah, right. Anyways, what I was saying before I cut out, he was supposed to go fishing this morning. He was talking a ton of smack about it last night. And he was saying how he's going to show me how not to get wadded on this lake. And I think I texted him around 10:30, said, dude, where are all the fish pictures? And he told me then that he didn't feel good in the morning. He didn't go. Dude, you know he was at the lake and he got the W and he didn't want to tell me. You know for sure that's what happened, dude. Get Karl to carry the flapping hog and I'll buy a subscription, TJ. I know you got that pull. We'll see, dude. Dude, yeah, if you guys did not get in, I think it was just over a few hours ago. If you guys didn't get in on that Karl's sale, the 4th of July sale, dude, that was a killer deal. And I made that video once I was making my order and I seen the price, like $2.50 for a pack of Alcross. I mean, that was a killer deal. I couldn't let you guys pass that up, so I had to make the video. Team Jesus, I hardly ever see dirty water. Had a black and blue debate on this morning for the first time all year. No kidding, dude. Let's see here. Only 52 thumbs up for TJ. Man, that's sad, dude. We got what? We had 100 people on. And then I lost you guys. Now we got 70. 53 thumbs up. We can do better than that, guys. I watched a fishing show yesterday, and the guy was Carolina rigging a square bill to get a 20-foot down. Yeah, I've heard of that before. Let me know that you guys are still on. Let me know when I cut out, what happens on your end? Like my screen went black. I had to go back to my channel and get things going again. But how long is it for you guys when I cut out like that? I'm in the Midwest here. See here. Long-time subscriber, first-time viewer. Thanks for all that you do. Appreciate you tuning in, man. We're here usually every day. That's right, Kevin, dude. He's definitely the Fisher. He's a Fisher girl, man. Jay Beats and Waves. What's up, dude? It buffers. About a minute. Okay. Picture froze. I had to close out and restart video. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Like I said, I wasn't on Wi-Fi earlier. I have an issue, so I went to Wi-Fi. And then everyone's using it upstairs, so what you gonna do? Hey, guys, anytime I get asked something on here, we're just kind of using my channel for us all to chat. You know, I'm not the only one that has to answer it. If you guys know the answers or an opinion, I guess you could say, I mean, you know, or better bait or better rod for this, that, or the other, man, leave them down below. We can just all help each other out. We'll just use this channel to, you know, all do that. Because after a few minutes, he won't fish with me. I'm just saying, dude, he won't fish with you because if he does lose, dude, we'll never let him hear the end of it, man. That's why I know for sure. If me and him, you know, we fish all the time together. But if I ever lose to him, dude, he'll never let me live that down. But I'll just tell him, dude, we're not done fishing until I'm ahead, you know. Oh, dude, he would cry. Yeah, he'd cry forever, man. And I would never let him live it down either. That would be so much fun. Someone has to get wadded. Best rod under $100 to fish Texas rig, anyone. Aaron, dude, I gotta say, man, it's a sponsor, and a lot of guys look down on that because it's a sponsored product. But the thing about me, when I work with a company, I'm working with them because I'm going to buy the product anyways. Okay, I've been using Akuma rods for a while. I used the gear before I was affiliated with them. I'm using them now because I love the rods that much. That's why I'm with Akuma. I know a lot of guys get with this company, get with that company, just say they're with a company. I got with them because I'm trying to save some money because I'm going to buy this stuff anyways. So if you want to look at a good rod for $100, check out the EVX series. I haven't had a guy yet that tried those rods that didn't like them. EVX series, I mean, killer rod, 7'2", medium heavy. It's actually rated like a swim jig chatterbait rod. It's a little bit softer for a medium heavy. It's still a fast action, just a little bit softer. And I use it for so many things. I got a video on that rod. I mean, from flukes, Cincos, chatterbaits, spinnerbaits, Texas rig, jigs. I mean, there's pretty much nothing you can't do with that rod. What is your favorite square bill rod and reel? It's going to be the EVX, medium heavy, mod fast action, 7-footer. Reel, I mean, any reel. You guys know I'm using a bunch of different reels. I mean, TCS reels. I'm loving the PC Fun reels for like $60. I mean, I was with a buddy of mine fishing on 4th of July, and he was pretty impressed with them as well. I mean, it's not a reel that's going to be like a lifetime reel, but you have to look at what you're paying for the reel. I mean, it really is a nice reel. If you take care of it, you will get a few years out of it for sure. But, you know, loving the new SX reels from Akuma, Lose. I mean, what else am I using down there? It's pretty much all I got rigged up. Old TCS ones, SLX. I haven't used that one for cranking yet, but really any 6-speed reel. Like a 7-foot medium to a medium heavy. Majority of the time I'm using a medium heavy, and then it's just a 6-speed reel, whether it be a 6'4", 6'6", 6'3". It just depends on the company, depending on which one it's going to be. The Barbie Player Challenge still on. I ain't heard from him, dude. Thanks again. Is that why you won't fish with me? Oh, is that why I won't fish with you? I'm not laughing at you, dude. I was joking here. Dude, I'll fish with you, dude. I just don't want you to cry, you know. No problem, Aaron. You were just frozen for a few seconds. Okay. Yo, TJ, what's up? Been listening for a while I do housework. Awesome. Appreciate it, Enrique. You guys are awesome, man. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys didn't tune in, we wouldn't be doing Sunday Night Live. So you guys are awesome. All right, Aaron, it's going to be TJ81 and myself versus Backyard Bassin in Watts. It's going to be Backyard's home lake, but we will take it to him. Dude, he's got Watts, dude. So, I mean, I don't know. To me, he's already lost. You know, when you got Watts, you've already lost. And really, you think about it, Watts talks about that being his home lake as well. You know, he's fished it his entire life. And it was so funny, dude. I'm not sure if I put this in a video or not, but I had to hear about all the smack, how this is his lake, this and that and the other. And he had his dad on the phone half the time when we were fishing. They were laughing because I think Mike was up like 1 or 2 fish and I didn't have anything. Well, Mike made the mistake taking me to some dirty water. I think we went up on the north end. And, dude, I let him have it, man. I think we ended up leaving like, I don't know if it was like 20-4 or something like that. I don't know what it was. But that was my first time on that lake. I was very comfortable in muddy water. And old Mike bought lunch. And that was my first time. And he says he's been fishing that lake his whole life. So, I mean, I don't know anything about that lake. I just obvious cover. But Mike was right there fishing it with me. And it was so funny, dude. Actually, it was a little bit clearer water before we got to the dirtier water. I think it was in a no-wake zone. And we seen him schooling. And it was so funny. I was casting like way in front of him. And, dude, I'm just bringing the fish back right by him. He's like, what are you throwing? Dude, it was so funny, dude. And when we got to the dirtier water, he was talking to his dad. And they were, like I said, I think then maybe I was tied with him or something like that. And I caught another one. And Mike said, oh, man, I got to go. We caught another one. So Mike didn't keep the lead for long, and that free lunch was very good. But, dude, yeah, Aaron, it's going to be a good time once we all 4 get down there, dude. Any recent changes to the tackle room? Must be nice to have a bass cave. Nothing really, man. I keep hanging one more baits up on this wall here, but I won't do any more like organizing, things like that till wintertime. Now with what time I have, I'm just trying to get on the water, fish, and make some video, so I don't spend too much time in here other than just making a video. Now, Mike, can you buy the rods direct or just on Tackle Warehouse? From Akuma? That I don't know. I know I've seen prices on their website. You might be able to order direct from them. But to be honest, dude, I do not know. I mean, I get my rods direct from them because I'm affiliated with them. But I don't know if you can buy it direct or go through Tackle Warehouse. But you're probably better off going through Tackle Warehouse anyways. Free shipping over $50, which I'm not sure what Akuma's shipping would be. But if you wait for like the 4th of July sale or something like that with Tackle Warehouse, you'll get a better deal on it too. Hank, what's up, dude? I love my Akuma Martin APC, 7-foot medium heavy with a Helos TCS. That's a killer combo, dude. I love that rod for chatterbaits, man. Favorite Lunchable, ham and cheese, dude. Do you intentionally fish for anything other than bass and carp? I don't fish for carp. I caught that carp on accident, but I mainly fish for bass. I mean, I always have intentions from time to time to maybe crappie fish, but as soon as I get out there, it's like, screw it. I want to bass fish, you know. Loser jumps in the lake during algae bloom. I'll pass, dude. Bring it, sissies. Greg's already pretty cocky over there, man. I mean, do we get like, I mean, Greg knows all the spots and everything. Do we get like any type of like lead on them or something? Like maybe a head start or something? I guess he's still at a disadvantage for having a lot. So I guess we're still even, you know. Are you looking forward to dude, I'm looking forward a ton to trying the new TCS rods. Not those so much because the blank is the same, but it does have a new reel seat, new graphics, all new guides and things like that. So pretty cool on the TCS, but the SX is a brand new blank and everything. So I'm really pumped to play around with that one. TCS, though, it does look killer, and it's nice. It's got better guides and all that. I've never had any issues at all, though, with the old series with the guides, but it is nice that they did upgrade them all. I do know for sure, though, I think I was talking to him the other day, and on the flipping rods, where they had that extra guide, that is no longer on there because that was Scott's deal, so they took that guide off. When fishing a KVD Rage tail crawl on a Texas rig, do you drag it or hop it? I'll drag it, hop it, swim it. It just depends what the bass want. I do a really good sometimes swimming them versus even hopping them. It just depends on the color, water clarity, maybe what they think the bait looks like. You know, I'll always pitch into a sweet spot where I think the bass would be, hop it a few times, and then sometimes I'll just swim it back to me. So I'm actually covering that dead water, and I'll pick off a fish or two with doing that. So again, I always work the sweet spot and then I swim it back to me. Again, they might think it looks like a bluegill or whatever. It just depends on what color you're using. But I do really well swimming them. Go Walmart for the Kuma rod. It's cheaper than Tackle rods. Yeah, I thought some of the guys said that the TCS rods are around $90 or so on Walmart. So that's pretty cool. You know, I always ask, but still waiting on that TJ81 rod. You know what, Enrique, I remembered you guys saying that, maybe on the last stream. It could have been you that said it. And like I said, when I seen the new rods coming out from Akuma, I emailed him saying, hey, what's up, man? I didn't even know about these rods. And I did throw that in there. I said, hey, what about making the TJ rod? So he hasn't responded to that email yet. So when he does, I'm going to ask him what his thought is on that. Yeah, Greg. They could have a 30-minute head start, and Watts would make me lose. Have you ever tried the Phoenix rods? No, I have not. Have not tried the Phoenix rods, Sergio. I mean, I haven't tried a ton of rods. I mean, I used a ton of the Bass Pro Series. I mean, from the cheaper rods to the more expensive rods. Probably 6, 7 different models I've used on those. I used 3 or 4 different Shimano series of rods years ago. I used Mara. That was a great rod. Crucial, Compre. Used a bunch of different series of the Dobbins rods. Of course, the Akuma rods and PC Fun rods. I haven't used a ton, but you know, I put way more thought into the rod than the reel, and I really like really knowing what the rods can do. Well, I guess what I'm saying is I've learned these rods so well. I know what rod I need for this line size or this weight of bait or whatever the case may be. I've learned these rods so well. I really don't want to even try any other ones because, for one, I don't see the reason to. I'm more than happy with these rods. They're plenty sensitive, plenty of power. I mean, these rods are why I got with Akuma. If you got years back, the TCS actions is why I'm with Akuma. I love the action of those rods. Reels, it doesn't really matter to me. They make an awesome reel, but I mean, the rods is where it's at for me. And yeah, I guess I don't really have. I really don't want to be honest with you. I really like what I'm using, and I know the rods well. So I guess I don't want to relearn other rods or whatever just because I'm happy with these. If that makes sense to you guys. Let's see here. Aaron, 105 backyard. Way to go. Awesome, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys did that. Good deal, guys. Any guys just tuning in, buddy of mine, Backyard Bassin, new channel. And he only had 50 subs when we started the stream. And we wanted to get him up to 100 because YouTube won't let him upload a video longer than 15 minutes unless he has 100 subs. But you guys made it happen, and now he can do that. So if you haven't subbed to him yet, check him out, Backyard Bassin, and he'll sub back to you guys. Kevin, okay, we will do Loser Buys Lunch. I like the... Dude, I don't know why you're telling me what you like, dude. I switched from Shimano rods when their warranty changed. Still live and die by Shimano reels, though. Cool. Yeah, the SLX, I think I'm liking that one more than the DC as of right now. That SLX is pretty cool. And, dude, for $100, it's definitely worth it for sure. Would you throw a chatterbait in clear water? To be honest, I don't fish clear water hardly at all, so I don't have any experience with that. But I'm going to say a buddy of mine, or YouTube buddy of mine, Bass Geek. Okay, he fishes pretty clear water, and I always talk to him about chatterbaits, and I think he struggles with them just because he's in clear water. Maybe it's the vibration or the flash or whatever it is. I don't really know. I don't fish clear water. But from what I've heard, just from talking to a few guys that do fish clear water, chatterbait is not a great option. Again, anything I say about clear water, just take it with a grain of salt. I really have no idea. All right, Backyard Bass says, thank you. I will need some ideas for the giveaway at 500 subs. Guys, let me know down below. We got 53 people still on here. Let me know what you guys would like Greg to give away for his 500 sub giveaway. TJ, you're a tackle junkie, but be honest, can you ever have enough fishing tackle? No, you can. I made a huge order from Karl's. I just made 2 orders at Tackle Warehouse the other day. Obviously, I don't need any tackle, But when you're a tackle junkie, when you got the disease, what are you going to do, you know? I tell my wife, I figured, you know what? I'm a tackle channel. You know, if I don't try a new tackle, what am I doing here, you know? You know, it's not like we're catching many fish, so we have to buy tackle, you know? And she's like, okay, whatever you got to do. So I'm just saying, one win, one boat tournaments. Oh, I win one. Oh, you win what? You win one boat tournaments. Chatterbank Clearwater, yes, sir. Bluegill Patterns works pretty good. Okay, there you go. 1,000-yard spool of Invisex. That would be pretty good, actually. That's about what? Depending on line diameter or whatever size you go with, pound test and all that, it could be $100 or so. Thanks, man. I got it, man. Cool, Josh. Let me know down below, guys, what you want grade to give away at a 500 sub giveaway. 1,000-yard spool of Invisex. TJ, would a swim jig be good on riprap banks? I usually throw them pretty light, 3/16 to a quarter. But I mean, I love tossing a swim jig, mainly throw through grass or even around wood, but I've tossed them on rock just fine. But normally, you guys know that if I'm around rock, the first thing I'm going to do is crank it. But like I said, I've swam soft plastics, swim jigs, swim baits, you know, things like that along the rock as well. But my go-to is going to be a square bill. But yeah, I swam a swim jig too around the rock. You just got to be careful around the rock, Texas riggers, whatever you're doing. Those heavier weights, as soon as you make the cast out there, if you're not fast clicking the handle over and start reeling, if it's too heavy, it's going to go right into that rock and you're snagged up. So when you're around rock, lighter is always better. Or even like if you want to go a little bit heavier, have a trailer that's got some drag to it. That way when it hits the water, it doesn't dive right into that rock before you can gauge the reel and start reeling. Because that's when it's going to happen. As soon as you pitch in there, before you even click, half the time, if you use too heavy a weight, you're already snagged in the rock. So that'll really be the only tip I can give you on that. But yeah, man, I throw a swim jig pretty much anywhere. Amazon for less than $100. Cool. Karate DC is kind of pointless to me. I mean, I tried it out because you guys are curious about it. It does cast really well. Again, I had a little story I said earlier about my first time with it. I had a major backlash. It was a disaster. I may upload that clip from a video just so you guys can see the casting distance after I cut that out. But, like I said, I didn't know anything about that reel. I just figured you could just set it once or whatever and the brakes would do its thing. And that was not the case. It was a disaster. So, that was my problem. I didn't really mess around with the reel too much. I should have done that differently. But it didn't feel that great in hand. It felt a little awkward to me. Again, I've only used it the one time so far, so I'm not going to make my mind up on it yet. I'm sure it's made really well. I'm sure it's a solid reel. And I said this before that I never really got into Shimano reels just because I never cared how they felt in hand. That being said, the SLX feels fantastic. I'm just not a fan of and it could be the weight. I don't really notice the weight too often with reels, but on the DC, you can definitely tell it's a heavier reel. So I don't know. We'll play around with it this year and let you guys know. When you learn how to cast and get out backlashes quickly, you can buy better reels. Need more on the water fishing videos? I'm trying, dude. The fish don't always cooperate. And, I guess it depends. I go with buddies a lot as well. And when I do that, I have to wear a chest cam. And it seems like the chest cam, it always screws me up. When I go to set the hook, it's like I almost stop because I'm going to smash my camera. That's a pain to fish with. But for the most part, I've been recording the majority of the time when I'm out on my boat or fishing from the farm pound or something like that. So you guys are seeing the majority of my trips. Great chat. Bedtime for me. Thanks. All right, Jay. See you next week, brother. Ronnie, what's going on, dude? 250 is a lot for you. Can get better at casting and buy a Corrado 70 or 70. Yeah, Jeff. Like I said, when you guys started donating, I don't know, we were doing this for a while, the first few months, the couple reels that you guys wanted me to review was the SLX and the DC. That's why I chose those two reels. I think they're still solid reels, no doubt. But like I said, we'll play around with them the rest of the season here, and we'll go from there. If you throw fluoro on braid mono, setting it will backlash from my experience. It will backlash from your experience? Okay. Now, I don't throw any leaders. I was just throwing 12-pound fluorocarbon. Had a 5-inch Senko, 3/16 ounce weight. And like I said, maybe I had the drop too fast. I don't know. Like I said, I just made a cast with it, and it was a big disaster. Can you give Watts a note saying I don't have to come in tomorrow? Watts may be in tomorrow. I know he had a sinus deal or something today. He said. I still think he was at the lake and got the W, but he did say that he wasn't feeling well last night and then this morning. So you might be on your own, dude. Just ordered some Biospawn and maybe bullshit today from Karl's, and it came out at $25. They have some crazy prices, but they did, man. I hope you guys went through the link too, man. I don't make any money on that link at all. I don't really make any money on hardly any of those links down below, but at least it shows the company that I'm trying to help them out. But yeah, I mean, it was a killer deal. That's why I had to make the video about it. I mean, I got an email saying that the sale was going on if I'd help promote it and all that, and I was just going to make a post on Facebook. But once I seen that you could get like a pack of Vile Bugs for like $2.50, that's why I had to make a video. And I made that video right before work. I made the video, I had to run out the door. I was already late to work. That's why I just made it really fast like that. I didn't put it within another video. I just had to make it and go because I was already late. But I wanted to get that video out to you guys as soon as possible so you guys can save some money. So if I'll take the K over the 70, I'm not really familiar with Shimano reels. An Akuma EVX Texas rig would be a great giveaway idea. $100, that's cool. Have you thought about a hat mount for GoPro? Yeah, Doug, I have, but my concern with that would always be, is it on? At least when it's on my chest, I can always look down and make sure the red light's blinking. But when it's on my head, it's like I would always wonder, is it on? Is it not on? And even when I have them on back of my boat, half the time I'm still running back there to make sure that it's recording. Even though I got the remote, even though it says sometimes both cameras are on, sometimes they're not. So, I mean, with it on my head, I would be constantly taking it off and looking at it. So I don't think that deal is for me. Sinus, he was crying. Yeah. No, I really do, dude. I think he was at the lake and he got skunked and he didn't want to tell me. That's what I think, dude. And that's what I'm sticking with. All right, guys. I've been on an hour, 23 minutes. We'll stay on another 7 minutes. We'll get an hour and a half. But if you guys did donate, make sure that you look back in the comments when the video is processed. I'll have the winner down below. You need to respond to me so I can get your shipping info, and I'll ship them out to you. So make sure you look back in the comments once it's processed. Made a large order from Karl yesterday. Awesome deals, plasma tails for like $2. Yep, DTs. Dude, I got a ton of DT4s, man. DTs for less than $4. Use your link. Thanks for the heads up. No problem, dude. Glad to save some money, man. And that deal is just too good not to tell you guys. But I did get my order in first. That way you guys didn't buy everything. Just text me when I win. Kevin, remind me, you know what? Shoot me didn't you want some like black light? I forget the color you wanted. Black light Vile Bugs or something like that, or Valcross. Text me because I'm going to forget it again, and I'll bring them tomorrow with your shirt. Or Tuesday. No problem, Greg. Glad you got your $100, buddy. Or your 100 subs. Now we want to see some longer videos, man. Favorite swim bait? Favorite swim bait? I mean, really don't fish swim baits. Other than like, like the Exo Swims or the Kitex, it'd be one of those if you're talking about this style. But big swim baits, I really don't fish any. I also like the ones from, what are they called? The Rhythm Wave. I really like those too. Yeah, DTs, man. The DTs for like mid-depth cranking. My box in here? No, I think it's out in the boat. But for like DT6s, or I guess from 6 to like 10 foot, all I pretty much use is DT6, DT10s. Like I said, I order a bunch of the 4s. But that's like my two like mid-depth crankbait. They're very buoyant, so they get out of snags really well. They're not too invasive. They're not real wide. It's more of a tight wobble to it, a light rattle. But when I throw those, I kind of feel conditions are tough anyway. That's kind of why I like that particular crankbait. They're not really overwhelming. They're not spooking the fish when they're in a negative movement and all that. So, yeah, DT series is awesome. GoPro has an app that you can see what your camera sees. Yeah, I use that all the time when I set cameras up to make sure that I'm in view and all that. But then I constantly have to be looking at my phone too, which I guess I could leave it on the deck of the boat. But normally when I do that, it overheats. And then I can't even use my phone, so. Is Biospawn made by Cash? No, Biospawn was done before Catchco brand was even out. Biospawn's just Biospawn, you know. It's not a catch co bait rebranded or whatever. It's Biospawn is Biospawn. I don't know if you guys know that though. Like I said, it was Mystery Tackle Box. The same guy that owns Mystery Tackle Box owns Biospawn, which owns Catchco, which owns Karl's. You know, he owns it all. But yeah, Biospawn's its own brand. It's not a Catchco rebranded name or bait from China or whatever. It's their bait. Hi, David. Do you spinning reels? If so, what is the most budget-friendly option for a light bass reel rod? What are good baits for use for type of rod and reel? I do use spinning gear, not a ton. Which, you know what? I want to do an unboxing for you guys because I got is it over here? No. I got a reel in from PC Fun again, the Carbon X spinning reel. Is that what it's called, Carbon X? And it's a sweet looking reel, guys. I want to do an unboxing video for that reel just to show you guys kind of like up close what the reel looks like. I mean, the features on this reel are found in higher end reels, so that's really something to consider there. But I would say the most budget friendly spinning reel for me would be probably Shimano Sahara. I use those for years. I still actually have a couple of those, but it's all I used to use years ago. The Sahara, I think it's around $80, and it was a killer reel. I think my dad, he uses the Spyrex, which I believe is a step below. Not sure if they still make that one or not, but that's a good one too. I know he likes that one a lot. But I would check out the Sahara. As far as rod goes, it really depends on what you want to spend. I mean, you can get the EVX series rods around $100. I mean, I use the Bass Pro rods for years, and those are very affordable, very good rods as well. And starter baits for spinning gear. You know, normally when you're talking spinning gear, you're more talking finesse. Not saying you can't throw power fishing baits on spinning gear, but I would say like weightless Senko, maybe a fluke. If you're into finesse fishing, drop shot, wacky rig, shaky head is really what I throw on them the most. I mean, I love tossing a shaky head, which I will get that video done too. I've been saying I'm going to do a video on shaky head fishing for years now. Hopefully I can get that one done here soon. But hopefully that helps you out. Did I tell you I got my first sponsor? Who's that, dude? Who's your sponsor? Is it Tackle Junkie? Try out the new Cast King Brutus spinning reel. $20. Do you ever throw... Oh, yeah, DT Fat. Yep, I got a few of those. That's a good bait. Moves a lot of water. Good bait, though. I think what one I got? I think I got the Demon in that. I think I got an Old School in that one too. That's a good bait. Favorite wake bait? Getting a bit over. Oh, you guys can see those or not? No, I think it's too high. The one I use the most is THK wake bait. Trey Harple, TH Customs. Check him out. He can do custom colors and all that. But his wake bait is probably one of the best ones that I've used. I like it. But I'm trying to think. Do I throw too many of them? I got some from Arashi. I got some Lucky Craft ones. I probably throw Trey's the most. TJ81 should sponsor me, but I'm sponsored by Titan Tungsten and Pro Staff by Connect Scale and Manage Bait. That's cool, dude. Connect Scale, they got a pretty good scale. I like their scale. Titan Tungsten. That's cool, dude. And Manage Baits. Awesome, dude. Happy for you, man. You got to start somewhere, dude. Good deal, brother. Keep on rolling, man. And dude, I see you got Pro Staff there. Don't, I hate it when guys on it's a big Facebook thing. Guys are always ragging on the dudes that are on Pro Staff. You know what? If you're happy with what you're doing, if you're getting a discount or whatever the case may be, here's how I do this. Everything you see me use, it's something I'm gonna buy anyways. I'm not one of those guys that just tries to get sponsors to say I got them. Okay, how I work with somebody is if I'm going to use their bait or whatever it is, if I'm using it, if I'm already buying it, I want to save money on it because I'm going to continue to buy it. So that's when I reach out to the company, this, that, or the other, and say, hey, I'm already using your stuff, blah, blah, blah. Let's work something out. And if as little as I get is a discount, I take it. Of course, you want to try and go to maybe make a few bucks or get stuff for free or whatever the case may be. But if they want to give you 10, 20, 30, 40% off, why not take it when you're going to buy it anyways? And I just hate the guys that down the Pro Staff guys you know, if you're doing it right. If you got with those companies because you want to get with them and you're going to buy that stuff anyways, dude, more power to you if all you're getting is a discount. That's great. You're saving yourself money. But there's so many guys that just dog the pro staff guys, and those guys need to get punched in the throat. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, you know what? If they had the same opportunity, they would probably take it as well. I just hate when I just see them just ripping on pro staff guys. And I get kind of why, just because, you know, if there's so many pro staff guys, maybe they're taking money away from the pro guys or whatever, because, you know, but if the pro staff guys aren't doing their job and they're not selling stuff, then it's not going to affect the pros. But if the pros were selling more stuff, then they wouldn't need the staff guys. It goes both ways. But anyways, dude, I'm happy for you, man, and hope you like what you're using. Let's see here. No problem, Crop. Berkeley got some pit bull or wake baits. Wake bull. Most people who are sponsored doesn't even like those products in for the money. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's me. I got a full-time job. I'm not looking just to get something for free and not use it. Everything in here, you know, I've either bought or it's a sponsored product. But if it's a sponsored product, it's because I wanted it anyways. You know, if I'm going to buy it myself, you know, it's common sense. Everyone's going to think that way. If you're going to buy it yourself, you're going to think, how do I get it cheapest? How do I get a deal on, or whatever it is? Hey, I'm going to contact that company. I'm using it anyways. I do have a channel here. Maybe they'll hook me up. Everyone's going to think that way if you're going to get a deal with somebody something you're already using. But yeah, I get it where, you know, there's other guys that give guys like me a bad name just because they get with just about anybody, just so they have a sponsor, then they never use it. Everything you see in this room, I'm with them, or I'm working with them, or I bought whatever because I use the stuff. You know what I mean? You know, to me, it's a smart move because I'm going to buy it anyways. Who wants to pay full price? I don't, you know. So I'm going to do what I can do to get a deal on it because I'm going to go buy it anyways. So one day I'll have a channel going, but my philosophy is very similar to yours. Awesome, dude. Anything you hoping to see released at ICAST? Doug, dude, I just want to see those Akuma rounds, dude. And I did say earlier that you guys know I'm not a big finesse guy, but Strike King, is releasing like some new Ned rig baits. And I think it's a smaller version of the structure bug, the Car worm, and I don't remember the third one. But majority of your Ned rig baits are just like little stick baits. And being in muddy water, a small bait for one, I don't have much confidence in. But a small bait is nothing I really don't have any confidence in. So having like a little small structure bug or structure bug or cut R worm, to me, that would really help me out in my situation with muddy water. So I am really excited about those coming out. So that could really get me into the Ned rig game. Because that's now I'm not really into it. Got a split, TJ. Another good live stream, brother. All right, dude. Appreciate you tuning in, man. The one that pays full price is Watts for lunch. All right, guys. We are caught up here. Hour and 34 minutes. We're going to get off here. I know the wife's waiting for me to watch Stranger Things upstairs. But I got to thank you guys for getting my buddy Greg to 100 subs. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. It's just sitting down here chatting with you guys. You know, I just like how we're all leaving comments and all talking to each other. You know, I think it's awesome. You guys are awesome. Again, if you did donate, look back in the comments. So if you did win, you can reply to me so I can ship out your baits. And again, I'll have a video out this week on Tuesday and Thursday. Hope you guys watch them and enjoy them. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys on the next one.